This is the Nikon F2, serial number 7746600, and this is with the 28 to 50 millimeter f3.5 lens. Get in focus there. Just going to kind of quickly demonstrate the functionality of the camera. So I'm just going to start. It has this DP11 on top. If I can pop this off real quick. Okay, so that's the DP11 viewfinder and the camera itself. Pop that back on, lock these things together. You can't actually see what I'm doing there. It's locked in, turning the shutter speed. So what I'm going to do quickly is demonstrate the aperture. So I'm going to set the aperture to, I'm going to set it to f22, because you can see it inside there, but it's not going to close down until the exposure starts. So you can see now it's closed down. Get some better light on it. That little, yep, closed down all the way. And open it up to f3.5. That's where it was at anyway, so it's not going to move. And how about f11? Now it's closed down to f11. So those things work. Let me take it out of bulb, set it to 1/30th of a second. Test the timer. Pop this lens off. Let's just take a look at the lens real quick. Open up that aperture. Try to get some light through. It does actually have a UV filter on the front there, so take that off just so you can see the clarity of the lens. It's nice and clean. Doesn't have any signs of hazing or fungus or anything like that. And it's been pretty well protected. The front element's been pretty well protected because it's had this UV filter on it for as long as I've known. So here's the camera itself. Test the mirror lockup. Mirror lockup works. What else? Gonna test the metering. Well, since I have it facing this way, why don't I pop it open? Do 1 full second. Yep. So that's the shutter. I'm gonna have to open that back up to shut that. I'll do that in a second. Before I do that, I'm gonna pop this lens back on to test the metering through the DP11. You can see I want to get an angle here so you can actually see the meter down at the bottom. I have to get the settings a little better, because right now it is off. So you see it jumps up there. All right, so okay, so now I got the settings. So it's right there, kind of in the middle of the exposure there. You see if I introduce light, it jumps up. Introduce light again, jumps back up. So the meter is working correctly. There's a functioning battery inside that DP11. And I think that's everything. I was going to show there. So that's the Nikon F2 with that 28 to 50 f3.5 lens.